Hey there, welcome to Neptune Tarot. Today we are going to take a deep dive into your love life and we are going to take a look what you need to hear about your love life, who is coming or who is going or what is going on, what are the general energies. We are going to tap into this. But before I proceed with the reading, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button in order to help my channel grow. So I'm just going to shuffle the spirit animal cards and see which spirit is going to represent the piles between which you can choose. Let's take a look. For pile number 1 we have the cat spirit. For pile number 2 we have the Scarab beetle spirit. Okay, the colors are quite similar. And finally for pile number 3 we have the cow spirit. Okay, indeed the colors are quite similar. I mean, it's like it's fade. No, it's like here it starts a little bit less red and orange. Here it's more strong and here it's fading away. So yeah, you can just choose between the cards that attracts you the most. And I mean, just let your intuition guide you, and I'll see you in my readings. Hello there, for those of you who chose the cat spirit, let's take a look what the cat spirit wants to say to you. It says, claim your independence. So I feel like you were drawn to this card because you are supposed to claim some kind of independence in your love life. Maybe you have been in some kind of troublesome relationship and you are overcoming it, and maybe you are about to claim your independence, or in general you just might need to claim your independence. And the number 13 might be significant for you because this is the number of the cat spirit. So let's take a look what the tarot wants to say regarding your love life. I'm going to take tarot cards as well. I'm going to take some oracle cards, and we are going to see. Okay, spirits, give us information about the love life of the person who chose this pile, the cat spirit. What we need to know. The high priestess. Okay. Six of Cups. The Death card. All right. Just a second. The Page of Wands reversed. It's a bit hard to read. Six of Wands. Okay. And the Devil card. All right. In the bottom of the deck you have the Moon card. Just going to place the cards a bit higher so they are more visible for you. All right. So let's start with the card that is on the bottom of the deck. We have the Moon card, and with this illustration of the Moon card, indeed the card itself is a bit more dark and faded, and I feel like whoever chose this card, in their love life things are a bit unclear, and there is a lot of mystery, because what catches my attention that around this moon there are some kind of circles, small circles that are not visible. So there is some kind of unclarity in your love life. Definitely with this card there is some kind of unclarity and uncertainty and just clouds around it. But there are some secrets, things that you don't know, things that maybe will be revealed to you in a later period of time, or maybe you will discover soon. But in general there are some kind of secrets. And also here you can see that there are some kind of animals, some kind of wolves, I think. Yeah, so maybe there is someone that is waiting for you out there, but you don't know yet. Or maybe you have already met that person, but things are a bit uncertain and unclear and you're not sure. But yeah, definitely with the Moon card things are a bit cloudy. You cannot find your way in all that confusion. So let's take a look what the tarot gave us as an information. We are starting off with the High Priestess and Six of Cups. Some of you, what I'm feeling from this combination of cards is that some of you already know. Some of you already know that, well, what you need to know about your love life. You already know that there is someone out there, because here we have the Six of Cups, which indicates someone from your past. It also can indicate some kind of a deep spiritual or soul connection with someone. But if you chose this pile, maybe you already have someone that with whom you are having some kind of a soul connection, and having the High Priestess also makes this highly intuitive and highly spiritual, because the High Priestess usually guards secrets, and she's like, especially in this card, you can see that she's just walking towards some kind of a purple moon, which, yeah, the purple is the color of the, well, of the, I mean, with the purple color, what comes into my mind is the third eye chakra, which is a bit more indigo like. Also, this stone, it also has that same color. So things are a bit more mysterious and things are a bit more deeper than you think. So I feel like those of you who chose the cat spirit, there is some kind of a soul connection with someone in your life, and you already know about this. And maybe this is why you are drawn to this reading, actually. But the cards are indicating it that there is something and you already know about it. Maybe you don't know much because we have the High Priestess and we know that she is guiding the secrets. But still there is something there. Moving on forward with the cards, we have the Page of Wands reversed and the Death card. So what I'm getting from these cards, just let me take a look better at that Page of Wands. Okay. So I feel like somebody is not available. Maybe you are talking about that person that is on your mind. Maybe they are not available on spiritual level, like maybe they are not ready for it. Maybe they have their own issues, maybe they have their own troubles, and they are not ready for some kind of a commitment. Or maybe we are talking about just somebody that is not brave enough in order to make the first step, because in this card, like you can see, I mean, if this is, I'm not sure if this is a boy or a girl. It has long hair, but we see that somebody stepping on a stone, even though there is not much to see. Someone that is stepping high and is kind of brave and adventurous. And yeah, well, when this card is reversed, it wants to indicate quite the opposite, that somebody is not brave enough, or somebody just cannot make the step because of something, because of some kind of a because of some kind of barrier or some kind of a blockage. Maybe that also could be the case. But this is what the card wants to indicate. And on top of it, good thing is that we have the Death card. The Death card is not always that negative as most people might depict it. It actually indicates, sorry for the interruption, so with the Death card we can see that things are going to change, or whatever. I mean, it came right above this card, which wants to indicate that whatever this card represents, which is kind of lack of courage, lack of like desire to make a move or something, or some kind of a blockage, with the Death card, this is about to change, because we can see that, yeah, this card is quite mysterious. There is some kind of stars hidden behind the Death, and the Death actually is not always like a bad thing, because with the Death card we can see that there is something that is going to change, and something is going to just take some kind of a different shape. Maybe their lack of courage, or maybe their lack of confidence is going to change, and maybe they will become more brave. Maybe they are going to make some kind of a move towards you, if that's the case. Although this is what I'm feeling for most of you who chose this pile, that there is some kind of a divine connection here between you and somebody. Maybe you already know about it, or maybe you don't know, but there is somebody out there for you, definitely someone with whom you have divine connection. And yeah, maybe this person was not ready in the past, or maybe still not ready, but this is going to change with the Death card. Things are going to change. And let's move forward with the next card that's came out. We have the Six of Wands and the Devil card. Well, I would like to say to not worry about the Devil card, because it came under the Six of Wands, and with the way it is, I mean, the way it's represented, I feel like it wants to indicate some kind of attachment, some kind of unhealthy attachments, or maybe maybe some kind of addictions also, or some kind of limits. But since the Six of Wands came on top of it, I feel like you are going to pass through that limits. You are going to pass through those attachments or whatever is holding you down. You are just going to fly above it, because with the Six of Wands you can actually see this girl that might be a little bit like a witch that is flying on a broomstick or something. Yeah, that's how it looks like. So literally you are flying above that devil. You are managing to just move above those attachments or whatever it is. So let's take, actually, maybe I can take some more cards about, oh, the candle went out. I didn't even realize. Just let me change it. Okay, let's take some extra cards about that soul connection with this person and that high priestess. Although the high priestess indicates that normally there is no, like, she indicates that there are secrets that maybe you are not supposed to know yet. Maybe you are going to find, well, not maybe, you are going to find out about those secrets in a later period of your life, or when you are supposed to find them out. So I'm not going to ask about the secrets of the high priestess because she will guard her secrets. I'm going to ask about that soul connection with that person. It just came out on its own. We have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, but in this depiction of Seven of Wands, I see a person that is holding two wands, and there are two, no, there are five burning wands that are against this person. Well, I feel like here there is some kind of a deep connection with this person, but there is also some kind of like opposing force or something that somebody is resisting this connection. Maybe the person that is on your mind is resisting it, or maybe you are resisting this connection. But what I'm feeling is that one of you, either you or the person that you have soul connection with, whom maybe you haven't met yet, but you are about to meet, because this card wants to indicate that there is some kind of person for you out there with whom you are connected on a soul level. And maybe one of you is just resisting this connection if you already know who that person is. And yeah, this is what the Seven of Wands wants to indicate. And in the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. And like you can see here, we have swords, we have a girl, and there is a bear that is kind of holding to that girl. Just going to turn it like that in order to have a better look at it. Okay, well, what I'm getting from this card is a lot of sadness, a lot of frustration, a lot of like maybe even problems to sleep, maybe even problems to concentrate, a lot of disturbing thoughts. But the good news is that this card is reversed in the bottom of the deck, which wants to indicate that the general energy of this kind of frustration about this connection with that person is about to clear up. If you already have met this person and you have had a lot of doubts, a lot of frustrations, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of sufferings, and all kind of issues, all kind of troubles, well, those things are clearing up slowly because the card is reversed and the swords are kind of going away. So the girl will be free and released, and that's what will bring you to clarity. All right, let's take some romantic oracle cards as well and see what we're going to get. Okay, these two wanted to come. We have the Paradise and the Mirror. All right. So with the Paradise card, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. This is what awaits you once you enter into full union with that person that is meant for you. And this is what the card wants to indicate, that your life will become like a paradise, because once you are in union with that person and once everything is cleared up, things will take much easier shape, and in general life will become much more enjoyable for you. You are just going to feel the joy and the, yeah, all that easy and nice vibe that life has to offer to you. And with the mirror card, we have the mirror in each other, self image, relationships, reflect our wounds, introspection. All right, so with the mirror card, if you already know that person, you are mirroring each other with that person. I mean, if you somehow affect the trauma of that person, they are also kind of triggering your weak spots, your traumas, and they are doing this not on purpose. In order to this is happening in order for you to become the best version of you, in order to just grow. And when you get together, things to be like much better. And in general, in order to make sure that you are going to get where you are supposed to get, and you are just going to become the best version of you. If you haven't met that person yet and there is no mirroring, then it is about to become. Let's take some more cards. We have I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, want to date. Okay. So maybe there is someone in your life that likes you. And yeah, with this card, there is fun, flirting, want to date. And maybe it's that person that I mentioned before. Maybe this is the person that actually realizes that they have feelings for you and they like you and they just want to get to know you better. And maybe you have had some kind of misunderstandings in the beginning, but maybe things are going to get much better. And yeah, here I get some kind of a more light energy. Maybe things between you and somebody were a bit more intense, but with the I like you card, I feel like things are just going to take a bit more lighter shape and they are going to get a bit more smooth and easy. Let's take some more cards. All right. We have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. Okay, so this might resonate with some of you because maybe some of you are already like having a lot of past experiences from your love life, and maybe you have some old thought patterns that are not serving you, and maybe you should just find a way in order to heal and move forward from that. Or maybe it has something to do with the person that is on your mind, because either you or somebody in your life that you have already met have those outdated thinking, outdated information, and they are replaying things over and over in their heads and just cannot move forward from it. Or it's you, one of the two options. But yeah, with this cassette, I feel like maybe things are not that good at the moment, but they're about to get better because we have the mirroring card, which wants to indicate that, I mean, whatever outdated thought pattern is involved, with the mirroring card, things are going to like, you are going to mirror each other and you are going to push each other in order to grow. And also, we have here the death card, which indicates changes. And also we have the devil card, which is transforming into Six of Wands, which is a victory card. So indeed, maybe you are either about to meet someone or you have already met that person, and things might not go that good. Things might not be easy. I mean, we always have this when we have strong soul connection with someone, and things might start, yeah, they might start good, but then they go wrong. And yeah, there's a big opportunity things to get good again. So let's take some romance angels and see what we are going to get from them, what they're going to give us as an information. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. All right. So this card wants to say all about your love life, that you should just stay optimistic. And yeah, if you think positive, things are going to change, things are going to get better. And indeed, the cards indicated that there is someone out there for you. And you should just be a bit more optimistic and yeah, just keep those positive thoughts about your love life. Let's take some more. We have release your ex. This might resonate for some of you because some of you might still be holding on to some kind of patterns from your old relationship from your ex. Because also we have the cassette here, which pretty much says the same thing, that some of you are having some kind of outdated information. And with this card, indeed, you can see that the angel is being in trouble and the angel is being tortured by thoughts and other things. So what I'm feeling is that indeed you should just let go of some kind of outdated pattern or person that comes into your mind that you can't release, and that person is probably someone from your old relationship that you should just let that person go because you have learned your lessons and they have learned their lessons probably as well. So there is nothing more to look back. I mean, you have already moved on, probably you have already already realized things, and there is no point to go back, and there is no point to feel any kind of emotions or feelings that are bringing you bitterness and sadness, because what has happened in the past, it has happened to get you to a better place. And here we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. All right, so those of you who have already met that person that I mentioned, that is represented by the Six of Cups, that soul connection, even if you met that person and things have gone a bit wrong, this card wants to indicate to give your relationship a chance because maybe there is some kind of potential that you might not be seeing. And since we have the High Priestess over there, it also wants to indicate that there are things that you don't know, and there are things that will be revealed to you in a later period of your life, not now. So, indeed, this card wants to say to you that you should work on your partnership. Let's take some more. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Alright. So with this card, I think, well, actually yeah, it has a lot to say about attraction because you can see how the woman is attracted to the beauty of the roses and to the smell of the roses. So I feel like you are about to attract the person that is meant for you. You're about to attract that person. Maybe you can use the law of attraction by doing some affirmations or just doing some kind of some kind of a meditation or any kind of work that you can do in order to get your vibration on a higher level so you can attract better things in life in general. So I feel like this card is not only related for love, it also can indicate about just better things in life that you can attract by trying out some affirmations or just meditating and trying out different things in order to get your vibration on a higher level, because once you're vibrating on a higher level, you're attracting better things in your life. And I just feel like taking some botanical inspiration cards. They have some nice quotes. Just bear with me for a moment. I usually use this deck for pick a pile sometimes, but this time I decided to use it not just to pick a pile, but for reading as well, to see what we might get. Maybe we are going to find out some inspiring quote or something. We have the iris, rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars by unknown. Alright, so with these cards, I feel like some of you might be getting messages from rain, or well, not exactly rain, not literally talking about rain here. I feel like when things are not going good in your life, you should look for the thing that will help you move on, or just that will help you just to step back on your feet. And even when things look bad, there is still something that might give you a hope in order to move forward. And yeah, sometimes we get the best messages while we are in our dark periods, because let's admit it, when we are all happy and enjoying life and everything is working out, we are not learning, we are just enjoying and not learning. But actually, when we dive deep, when we are having our difficult moments, this is when we actually go more inwards and we are starting to analyze this and analyze that, and just trying to find answers in order to get closer to our soul, to get closer to our true self. And this is what this card wants to indicate, that yeah, sometimes there are messages that we receive when we dive deep in our difficult times. So if you are entering in difficult times, maybe you should just turn to your internal world and try to get to know yourself better. Try to find answers from within your soul. But also I see the word rainbows. I don't know why it popped in my mind, that LGBTQNI thing, but it doesn't have to resonate for all of you. Maybe for some of you that chose this pile. Forget me nots, eternal memories. The best things in life are people you've loved, places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way, unknown. So, this is another card that wants to indicate that life is a journey, and as you go along with that journey, you are meeting people, you are making memories. Maybe you are hurting as well, but I mean, even if you hurt, you still get to know yourself better through those things. And yeah, it just life is a journey, and you keep carrying the memories that you make throughout your life. So let's take some more. We have the bellflower. It wants to say gratitude. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Melody Beatty. Okay, so this message wants to say that, well, we should be grateful for all the things that we've experienced. We should be just grateful for everything that has happened to us in the past, because all that has we have been through actually has been for our own best, for our own best outcome, because we would never reach the place we are now if we have not had that past experiences. So yeah, this card wants to indicate to you that even if you tend to go to the past, even if you, like the cassette card, tend to just replay things over and over again in your head, try to do that with a bit more gratitude. Try to do that with a bit more, like, trying to be in a more objective stance, without diving deep into the details, and just being grateful for the way things went on, and knowing that this has helped you to become the person that you are today. And in the future, who knows, you might become much better version of yourself, which I'm sure it will happen. We have the peony flower. Let's see what it says to you. Prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want, unknown. Okay, so, well, this card says prosperity and compassion. So I feel like for those of you who chose this pile, some of you are going to be very prosperous in life, and you are going to learn to be also more compassionate. And yeah, actually, you are going to learn some kind of important lessons that, I mean, the card says that wanting what you have, well, this card wants to indicate that also it's similar with the gratitude of the bellflower, because maybe some of you are about to learn that you should just be grateful for what you have, and yeah, just be happy with what you get from life and where you are going, than to want something that you cannot have, that is not meant for you. Although, just give me a second to dive a bit deeper into this message. Okay, so indeed, this card wants to say that you should appreciate what you have, and you should really like love what you have rather than rather than trying to want something that you don't have. Well, this is it actually. So let's take some songs for you. I have prepared many songs, so maybe I will choose more than one. Let's take some. Okay, this one came out for your love life. Let's see which one is this. Avicii, Waiting for Love. Well, indeed, I feel like some of you are waiting for love. Some of you are waiting for that person to come into your life. Maybe you are, well, if you are in a relationship that doesn't feel that, yeah, well, I'm not sure what is your situation, but definitely this card wants to indicate that there is someone out there for you and someone with whom you have very deep spiritual connection. Let's take one more. Eminem and Rihanna, Love the Way You Lie. Okay, so this song wants to indicate that there is some kind of more intense connection maybe with someone. And yeah, it sounds a bit toxic, but what the cards indicate that things are might be a bit rough. There might be some kind of resistance from your side or their side, but eventually things are going to go the way they are supposed to go, and you are going to find that happiness that you deserve. So these were your messages, pal number one. I hope you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please don't hesitate to hit the like button, and also share in the comment section down below how does it resonate with you. And yeah, I would be more than happy if you subscribe for my channel, because my channel is still small and growing. So thank you very much for being with me. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Hello there, pal number two. For those of you who chose the Scarab Beetle Spirit, Scarab Beetle Spirit, let's take a look what it wants to say to you. Magic works through you. So indeed, I feel like here we are talking about something magical. Maybe you are not realizing it yet, but what I feel from this card is that, well, there is something waiting for you. There is some kind of a magical thing going on, and indeed, I'm curious to see what the tarot wants to say as well. But what I feel is that, yeah, indeed, magic works through you. Maybe there is something that you don't realize as well about your love life, or about your soul journey. But yeah, let's take a look what the tarot wants to say. Just going to shuffle the deck. Okay, let's take a look what the spirit wants to say to us regarding your love life. What we need to get as a guidance for your love life. We have the Lover's card reversed and the Ace of Wands as a clarifier. Four of Cups reversed and Knight of Wands as a clarifier. Queen of Pentacles reversed and Three of Swords reversed as a clarifier. In the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Alright, let's start with the Nine of Swords reversed as the card that sits on the bottom of the deck, which indicates the general energy of the reading. So with this card, what I'm feeling is that some of you are going to, well, the general energy of this reading is that some of you are going to get rid of some kind of uncertainty or some kind of frustrations that you have been having regarding your love life. Things might start to get a bit more easy, and in general maybe you are going to see things from a different side or a different angle. Or like you can see here on the card, there is some kind of a bear that has its grip on that girl, and there are 9 swords that are laying on the floor. So when this card is reversed, I feel like that bear is just going to let go of its grip from that girl, and those swords are just going to disappear, and she will find the freedom. So this is what I feel for you that chose the Scarab Beetle Spirit, that if you have had some kind of trouble, some kind of confusion, some kind of frustrations, or something regarding the person, here with this card, I feel like you are going to just move towards better times where you are going to find clarity and things are going to be more clear for you. So let's take a look at the cards that just came out. We have the Lovers reversed and the Ace of Wands. So here, what I feel from those two cards is a combination. Just going to take them and take a better look. Well, the initial thing that I feel here with the Lovers reversed is that maybe some of you are going through some kind of tough time with someone, or maybe there is a person in your mind that things did not go the way you wanted them to go, and in general maybe something didn't happen the way you wanted it to happen in your love life. But on the bottom of this is the Ace of Wands, which actually is quite positive, because things did not go the way you wanted them to go, because you were supposed to learn something. It was just supposed to happen like that, because you can see that here the Ace of Wands actually has some kind of a crystal on top of it that is glowing. So it just wants to indicate that whatever you've been through, it happened for a reason. It was not a coincidence, and it happened for a reason for you to move towards some kind of a higher knowledge, or just to gain some kind of a new thing regarding your love life. Maybe it was happening for you in order to get more experienced regarding your connection with people. And I mean, I definitely feel like this situation this situation that you've been through has helped you to gain some kind of clarity and to advance on your path. This is what the cards want to indicate. And moving forward with what you have, we have the Four of Cups reversed and the Knight of Wands. All right. This is actually positive as well, because when the Four of Cups are reversed, here you can see a person that is really depressed, sitting on top of a hill and not seeing the cup that is behind him, and not seeing the cups that are below him, just sitting there out depressed. And when this card is reversed, it actually wants to indicate that if you have been feeling like that, if you have not been able to see something for your love life, you're about to get out of this energy. You're about to get out of it and get moving, actually, because we have the Knight of Wands, which you can see that the Knight of Wands, somebody just jumping freely into the water, and somebody that is a bit more energetic. And this is what I feel for you, that you are going to move to periods in your love life that you are going to feel much more energetic and much more adventurous, and you are going to just see things from a different perspective. Or also, just because we are climbing from this card towards this card, I feel like you are just moving towards some kind of a clarity. This is the general message that the cards want to indicate about your love life. If you having struggles or confusions regarding your relationships or regarding your love life, the cards want to indicate that you are moving towards some kind of a clarity, something that you are going to gain soon. And also it's going to make you feel pretty much free, because you can see how free this person is feeling. But also with the Knight of Wands, another thing that comes to my mind is that maybe there is someone that is far away from you. Maybe there is somebody that is somewhere abroad. Maybe this person is about to, maybe that clarity that you're going to reach is about regarding person that is far away from you, someone that is living in another country or another town, or somebody that is far away from you with whom you have not been in touch, but this person has been in your mind. And I feel like you're going to reach some kind of a clarity about this person if things have not been clear. But also what draws my mind, that here we have those pink skies, and here also everything seems a bit more pinkish. So I definitely feel like you are going to get some kind of clarity. Maybe some of you might meet a new love, also because we have the Wands energy. and things are a bit more pinkish. So indeed there will be some kind of a romance going on, but this romance will start after you learn your lessons, after you get where you're supposed to get. Because if there has been struggles from the past, I mean in the past, what I feel is that those things were not in vain. They happened for a reason. They happened in order to help you grow, in order to get you to your true path. And after you acknowledge all the things that the universe wanted to teach you, I feel like you are just going to take lead, and you're just going to get to much better times in your love life. And there is a high chance that you might meet someone new or start something new, because you have the wands energy. Let's move on to the next couple of cards. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Swords reversed. And the Queen of Pentacles is reversed as well. Well, this card wants to indicate again that maybe some of you have not been feeling stable, because the Queen of Pentacles is all about stability. Maybe also something regarding your material life. Let's take a look at the Queen when she's upright. How does she feel? She looks quite peaceful, and she looks like she's surrounded by nature, by nature, by a bunny. So indeed, I feel like some of you in the past, maybe you were not feeling that stable. And indeed, you might get better, because we have the Three of Swords. This is the card that actually indicates pain. But since the Three of Swords are reversed, I mean, you can see that the swords are stuck here, and there is teardrops and everything. But since the card is reversed, the swords are just going to get out, and you're going to heal from some kind of a trauma. There might have been some kind of traumatic event in your love life, but the cards want to indicate that you're going to heal from it, and things are going to get much better for you. And yeah, with the Queen of Swords, things, well, either this trauma indicates somebody that is representing the earth signs. Maybe you have had an encounter with a person that is a bit more attached to the earth, like material things, and you are going to heal from that. Or yeah, actually this is what I'm feeling, that for most of you this actually has to do something with a person. It doesn't have to be queen, like it doesn't have to be a female gender. It could be a male gender as well, depending. I mean, it's just an energy. Maybe yes, it's just an energy, so it doesn't have to be from specific gender. But I feel the presence of earth element, someone that is grounded, and someone that is focused on material things. So maybe some of you had encounter with that type of a person, and yeah, you are healing from that. This is what the cards want to indicate. And I just want to get some extra information, like, let's ask, is there somebody coming out for you? Because the cards indicated a lot of healing, but they did not mention anybody specific. So let's take a look. Is someone coming in your love life? We have the Magician reversed, the Devil card reversed, and the Two of Wands. Alright. Alright, in the bottom of the deck we have the Hermit. So, the Hermit wants to indicate the general energy of the question that I asked. And the general energy is that actually that energy kind of reminds me of that of the Scarab beetle spirit, because it says the magic works through you. And here with the Hermit card, you can also see an old man that is holding some kind of a globe or some kind of an orb of light, and is standing on top of a hill. So indeed, this card wants to say that you should go more deep within, and you are going to find the answers on your own. Because yeah, it actually indicates that you have all the answers on your own. You should just go more deep within, and you are going to find what you're looking for. But first focus on yourself. So those of you who chose this pile, I feel like you have long way to go in your spiritual development, and you are going to get far in your self knowledge, like getting to know yourself better and getting to know your soul better. And you might be quite spiritual person and intuitive person as well. And the cards just want to say that yeah, you're supposed to go more deep within, and yeah, you have all the magic to create to attract a person in your life whom you are going to love. But first focus on yourself and your own healing. And let's see the cards that we have here. We have the Magician reversed and the Devil card reversed and the Two of Wands. Well, these cards wants to indicate that when the Magician is reversed, the Magician is actually quite powerful. But when the Magician is reversed, it says that maybe there is some kind of a problem with the manifestation. Maybe you just need to heal from, you just need to find out how you are going to manifest that love that you desire. Because maybe you are not doing the manifestation the way you are supposed to, but actually things are moving towards more positive. Because I mean, even though the Magician is reversed, the reversed energy doesn't mean that the card is going to stay reversed all the time, because it can always turn around if you unblock that energy of the card. So if you find a way to manifest things, if you find a way to just get to know yourself better, to get to know, to like analyze all your past experiences and turn all them into knowledge, into like well, in order to just yeah, in order to improve your points of view and just see things in a more clear way, you're going to find a way to manifest that love that you desire. And also here we have the Lovers card as well, which is like a card that indicates some kind of a divine partnership. So even though the card is reversed, I feel like you are carrying that energy in yourself, and you are going to reach that point where you are going to find your divine counterpart. I'm just going to put it like that in order to, yeah, to channel the energy, and going to turn this one as well, just to channel that positive energy. And yeah, let's move on with the cards. We have the Devil card reverse, which is a good news, because it wants to indicate that you are going to let go of some kind of attachment, some kind of a negative pattern, or some kind of limited beliefs. And after you let go of this, you are going to look forward. You are going to move forward and look forward and set up some kind of a plan or some kind of an idea, which is going to lead you to the path to find the love that you deserve. So overall, the messages are quite positive. And let's take some oracle cards as well in order to get more clear information about your love life. Oops, the cards are falling. Alright, sorry for the little interruption. Now I'm going to start with the oracle cards, with love oracles, and see what we have for you. We have the Clock, need time, takes time, cycles, time to heal, progress. Okay, the cards are kind of indicating all that I have said before, that there is something waiting out for you. Definitely there is someone waiting out for you, but maybe now is not the time. Or maybe there is a specific divine timing when things are supposed to happen for you in your love life. But definitely the clock that came out also says something about time to heal, but which means that maybe now is time for you to heal or just progress in your spiritual growth or the path that you have taken. So let's take some more cards and see what we are going to get. We have the Axe. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Alright. Well, with the Axe card, I feel like, well, maybe there is some kind of a pattern that is stopping you from attracting love into your life. Or maybe indeed you need to let go of someone that is like a negative attachment for you. And yeah, after this like departure from somebody that is not serving you, or somebody that is making your life miserable, I feel like you are going to see things in a much better way, and you are going to heal and just attract the love that you desire, the love that you deserve. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Alright. this card also wants to indicate that maybe some of you have not been feeling good enough. Maybe some of you have had a lack of confidence. And indeed, these are things that you should work on because I can assure that you are enough. You have everything that you need. And also, just take a look at the message from this card. It says magic works through you. And we also had the magician reversed. So, in order to make things work for you, you should just remind yourself of how powerful you are because you are the one who has the power and you are the one who can change everything and make things work for you. Let's take one last card from this deck. Both. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Alright. Well, with the boat card actually indicates some kind of a movement. And maybe you just need to move on from something. Maybe you just need to move to a better place, move to a place where you are going to feel much more beneficial and you are going to receive what you need. And indeed, it's saying something about progression. So, whatever you've been through in your life, whatever you've been going on, I mean, whatever has happened in your love life, it had some kind of a reason, and it actually what is brightened in my mind is the word progression here from this boat card. It all happened in order for you to progress. It all kind of pushed you to progress forward in life. And maybe you have hurt a lot. Maybe you have had unfair situations in your life. But all this happened in order for you to progress, in order to prepare you for what is coming next in your next chapter of life. And I'm just going to take the romance angels as well and take some more messages for you. Let's take a look. Free yourself. Okay. Another card that wants to indicate that you should free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So maybe some of you who are watching this, you are stuck in some kind of a relationship that is not serving you. I'm sorry for saying this, but this just came to me. But this does not have to resonate for all of you. This does not have to resonate for all of you. For some of you, this is the case. That's what I'm feeling with all the cards that are coming out. For some of you, that's the case. For the others, I feel like it just wants to indicate that maybe you have some kind of a thought patterns or some kind of issues or something that makes you feel that you're not good enough, which is not true. You are good enough. And yeah, this card wants to say that you should free yourself from all those things that are making you feel like insufficient, like you are not deserving the good things in life. You should free yourself from everything that doesn't serve you because believe me, I'm pretty sure you are good enough for everything that, for all the good things that life can offer you. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, this card's actually quite positive because it wants to say to you that you can attract anything you want in your life if you just stay positive or if you just enjoy the moment fully. So this is how the law of attraction works. You are going to attract good things if you focus yourself, if you just shift the focus on your mind towards the positive things and make yourself like focus more on what you like and enjoy the moment fully. I mean, some of you might enjoy like listening to music or some kind of watching some kind of inspiring movie or something. And indeed, this card wants to indicate that you should focus your attention on the things you like and the things that make you feel good, the things that make you enjoy life or make you just enjoy the moments fully. Because in those moments of joys, these are the moments when you attract things, when you attract good things in your life. So just focus on those things that are bringing you joy in order to attract better things for your life. Let's take some more. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay. So this card also wants to indicate that some of you might need to travel somewhere or yeah, actually we have the boat card also and here we have another boat. Maybe some of you need to Also, we have the free yourself card. Okay, it's interesting. Well, this message is for those of you who are in a relationship that is just not serving you or making you feel like suffocated, or yeah, whatever the case is. This message is for those of you, because I feel like with those both cards and with this free yourself message, like you can see, you are a unicorn, you are a magical creature, and you can do so much more within your life. Also, we have the magic from the beetle spirit. You can actually do a lot in your life and in your love life. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of love to give and to receive. And yeah, you are surrounded by this fence, but if you want, you can just free yourself from it. You can jump out and just move on a journey that will bring you bliss, and you are going to find the love that you deserve, the one that will treat you the way that you deserve. This is the message for those of you who are in a relationship that is not serving you. For those of you who are not in that kind of a relationship, the honeymoon card and all the boats, I feel like this wants to indicate that you are moving towards better times. You are moving towards times when things are just going to feel a bit more enjoyable for you, especially for your love life. So let's take some more cards from the romantic angels and see what they have to say. What are the messages? What messages the romantic angels wants to give you? Release your ex. All right. Another card that wants to indicate that you should release somebody that is on your mind, or it doesn't have to be somebody on your mind. Actually, it actually, what I'm hearing from this card is that you should release some kind of old patterns that are torturing you. It might be from an old relationship, or it actually doesn't have to be a person. It doesn't have to be a person. It's more like yeah, it's more like some kind of thoughts, limiting thoughts that you are keep saying to yourself, some kind of limiting thoughts that are not letting you progress in your love life or just blocking you. And this is what I feel from this card. It just wants to indicate to you that you should release some kind of thoughts that are not letting you move forward. And with all the boats cards, I mean, you can see that you are actually going to move forward. But in order to make this in a more pure way, in order to make this in a more easy way, you should just let go of all the things from the past and just look at the past as something that gave you an experience that you can always rely on. Because, yeah, once you are more experienced, you are going to enter in a relationship with your experience, and you are going to just know how to make things in order to work out better for you. Okay, let's take some botanical inspiration as well. We have the white rose. The white rose says new start and wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom, Aristotle. Okay, this message is quite suitable for you, pal number 2, because all the cards wanted to indicate some kind of self-knowing, some kind of a self-knowledge. And indeed, you have the hermit here. The hermit is related all about self-knowledge, about isolating yourself from other people and just finding that inner knowledge that you need. And also this card wants to say pretty much the same. And another thing that I notice is that here we have a unicorn. So definitely I feel like you have a lot to offer, not only in love life, you have a lot to offer in general in life. And maybe you have hidden potential that you haven't realized yet. Maybe you can just do a lot more than you can even imagine. But this sleeps somewhere within you, and the cards are indicating that you should just focus in your internal journey and find it out and just get awakened. Let's take some more cards. We have the sweet pea. The sweet pea saying to you, blissful pleasure. Just going to read the message. Follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors where where there were only walls. Joseph Campbell. Okay, this is another message that wants to say pretty much the same that we discussed until now. Because, yeah, this card just wants to say to you that, I mean, you should follow your bliss. You should follow the things that make you feel happy. You should just focus on the things that are bringing joy into your life. And indeed, what gets my attention is that the universe will open doors where there were walls. There were only walls. So maybe until now you have been hitting your head in the walls, in hard walls, and things felt like they were not working for you. But the cards wants to indicate that if you follow the right path, if you go deep within, well, not if actually, it just wants to indicate that maybe in the past things were hard on you, but this was just for a reason, and now things are going to change for you because where there were walls, now there will be doors, and you will be able to pass through those doors. The key lies within you, just like all the cards indicate that all the keys are lying within you. Let's take some more. Apple blossoms. Choices, knowledge, and illumination. White are the flowers of apple tree. What brings us fruits of fertility? By unknown. Okay. So we have the color white, which means peace, which means purity. And also we have the choices, knowledge, and illumination. Okay. Well, another card that wants to say that you are going to gain some kind of a knowledge and you are just going to know the way, because here we also have the Four of Cups, which says that you are going to gain some kind of a clarity. Maybe now is not the moment with the clock card. Maybe there is some kind of a divine timing for you in order to get awakened to that divine knowledge. And yeah, what the cards pretty much are saying that there is something out for you, definitely. Not only in your love life, but in general in your life, there is something very special for you. You are bringing some kind of specific light to this universe. And when the time comes, you are going to come into realization. You are going to find that inner light that lies within you that might have been suppressed through all your experiences that you have been through. But indeed, all the cards are kind of saying pretty much the same. Let's take some more cards from this deck. We have Iris, rainbows, and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Okay. So what I hear from this card, what I feel from this card is that well, even in the darkness you can see the light, and yeah, even in difficult moments you can just find the light. You can find the thing that will help you to get out of that moment and just gain knowledge that you need. And since we have messages and rainbows, I feel like this card just wants to indicate that you are just learning from the natural process of life. Because when we have the rain, and let's say that the rain is the negative thing, and then the sun comes out after the rain, which is the positive thing, and then the rainbow comes out. And yeah, this is the message for you, that after every cloudy or dark period, sun comes up, and things are not constant in this life. In this universe, things are changing all the time, and through those changes you are growing and gaining more and more knowledge, and you are getting where you're supposed to get. So you are finding the right messages for you. You are finding the things that you are supposed to learn in order to move forward to better times. So let's take some songs for you and see. Okay, these are three, but okay, let's take all three of them. We have gotcha, somebody that I used to know. Okay, maybe there is someone in your life with whom you have some kind of a past experience, somebody that you used to know. Maybe you were not able to completely know this person. Maybe things went in such a way that maybe they were not letting you see their true face, or in general something just happened between you and that person, and things are quite mysterious. This song is Lady Gaga Poker Face. Oh my god, this just wants to indicate pretty much the same thing, because somebody had a poker face, somebody was showing their true face, somebody was showing their feelings or emotions. And the last one is Kygo Firestone. Oh, this is quite powerful. Oh my god, this message is really powerful. Sorry for the noise. I just got excited because what I get is that maybe somebody in your past, you were not able to know that person. You were not able to, I mean, they did not show their true face. We have Lady Gaga Poker Face, and then we have Kygo Firestone, which is like I don't want to say the word twin flame. I don't want to say twin flame, but it indicates some kind of a very strong soul connection. It indicates very deep and strong soul connection with somebody. So these are your messages, pile number 2. I hope you have enjoyed this reading, and I hope it has given you some kind of a clarity, or in general it just made you feel better. And yeah, because that was the purpose. I'm sorry if the cards, not all of them came that positive, but at least with the songs we managed to find some answers. That's what I'm feeling. This might resonate for some of you. So thank you very much for being with me. If you like the video, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe to hit the like button, and share in the comment section down below how does it resonate with you. And also I would be more than happy if you subscribe for my channel, because it's still growing and your support is very important for me. And yeah, that was it for now. Thank you very much for your attention, thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Hello there, pal number 3. For those of you who chose the cow spirit, let's take a look what it wants to say to you. So the miracles are endless, and those of you who chose this card, I feel like there might be some kind of miraculous that might come into your life that you're not expecting. Also seeing the cow with all the flowers around it, it just wants to indicate that something might be blossoming in your love life that you're not expecting, something that is coming out of unexpected place. This is what I'm feeling for you as a general message from that card that you chose. And let's take a look what the tarot has to say about your love life. Let's see what messages wants the spirit to bring for your love life. What guidance you need, or what is happening. This one wants to come out. The Hierophant reversed. The Two of Wands. Man of Swords reversed. The Fool. Okay. The Lovers. Alright. And Four of Cups. In the bottom of the deck we have the Magician card upright. Alright. Indeed, things are looking quite good. Pile number 3. I don't want to spill the beans, but things are looking quite good. Alright, just going to move the cards a bit higher, and I'm going to start with the messages that they bring. Good. So I'm starting off with the card that came in the bottom of the deck, which is the Magician card. And like you can see, we have the Magician here that has all the pentacles and all the things around it that it can control, which indicates that you have all the skills in order to lead your love life. You have all the skills in order to make things happen, and indeed you might manifest something miraculous in your love life, because also this card has something to do with manifestation. And also what draws my attention is the infinity symbol on top of the head of the Magician. which also wants to indicate that something quite lasting and permanent might be entering in your life. Mm, but yeah, this is the general message that something really positive is coming into your life, and it's coming because you are the one who is manifesting it. You are the one who can manifest good things in your life. And also, we have the cow spirit that says the miracles are endless, which kind of makes me feel like, yeah, you are the one who's manifesting the miracles without even realizing it somehow. So let's take a look at the cards that came out and see a deeper picture. We have the Two of Wands and the Hierophant card reversed. Well, when the Hierophant is reversed, I feel like there is something that is not traditional, something that is not typical. And with this depiction of the Hierophant card, actually we don't see any person, we see some kind of a temple here, something surrounded with light. Well, what I'm feeling from this card reversed is that mm, maybe something might not be going on the way you want it to go in your love life. I mean, at least at the recent past or at the present time. Maybe things are not going on the way you expected them to go. Maybe things are going in a way that makes you a bit confused, and you feel like you are straying out of the traditional expectations that most people have. And indeed, we have the Two of Wands under it. I mean, maybe you are making some kind of plans. You are trying to see things from a different perspective. You are making some kind of plans and trying to set things in motion. But the cards wants to indicate that something is not happening the way you want it to happen. Something is happening in a way that is not traditional. Maybe, maybe you are attracting something that you don't expect to attract, or in general, it just wants to indicate that there is something that is not typical for your love life. I am not sure what exactly that thing could be, but it just wants to say that things are not happening the way you planned them. Maybe you want to meet a certain type of person or certain type of yeah. Maybe you just expect to meet certain type of people, but something else is coming into your life that might be better for your life purpose. And let's move forward with the cards that came out. We have the Fool card and the Nine of Swords reversed. This is actually good news because with the Fool cards, I mean, especially with this depiction of the Fool card, you can see someone that is just enjoying themselves, someone that is playing a game and stepping on their tippy toes and just taking things easy. And this is what I feel for you, that you are about to take things a bit more easy and just move to a period of time where things are going to just become a bit more light spirited. You are not going to dive deep into feelings and emotions. You are just going to have fun because you can even see the rainbow in this card in the pink skies. This might also indicate some LGBTQ and QAI plus, or yeah, it doesn't have to resonate, but it just wants to indicate some kind of a joy. That's what I'm feeling. And all the suns that are depicted also, they are like pinkish, so maybe some of you are having some kind of just moments of joy and you are just moving forward with your life, or this is about to happen. You're just going to take things a lot more lighter, and this is going to set you free of some kind of burden or some kind of frustration. If you have had some kind of frustrations in the past, if you have had some kind of troubling thoughts or something that was just holding you down and just not letting you go, like you can see in this card, we have a bear that is just grabbing onto a girl, and there are nine swords that are just laying on there, and she feels a bit helpless. But when this card is reversed, it actually indicates that that bear is just letting go of its grip, and the swords are just disappearing. So she's free, and you are able to set yourself free by just acting like the Fool card here, just by taking things lighter, taking things easy, and just jumping around in your tippy toes and enjoying life, or just taking things a bit more lighthearted. This is your key to freedom, and actually this is your key to manifesting things that you want in your life. You might not realize it, but when you are actually having joy, when you are having fun, when you are doing the things you like, this is the period when you attract the things that you like in your life. This is the period when you attract, I mean, your powers to attract are strongest. And actually, this is what helps you to set free from all those frustrations that you might have experienced in the past. And moving on forward with the cards, we have, actually, this is very positive because we have the Lovers card. And what I'm getting as a message, I mean, here also you can see the rainbow. I really feel like maybe some of you who are watching might has something to do with LGBTQ. Hey, I'm sorry if I'm not saying all the letters. But yeah, definitely I feel some kind of a big joy coming into your love life, and it's coming after some kind of a lack of interest. And there are actually several options that are coming into my mind. Maybe in the past there has been a person that had no interest or just did not see you the way they were supposed to see you. I mean, you can see this man that is sitting on top of a hill and is a bit desperate, and he just doesn't see anything. There are cups under him, he's not seeing them. There is a big cup behind him that is just like levitating behind him. He's not even realizing it. He's just sitting there all depressed. The picture is very dark. He's quite depressed. Maybe he's in some kind of a bad period in his life. And from this card, you are moving to this card. So either there has been someone in your life that was not seeing you the way they were supposed to see you because they had their own issues and problems, or this is you. You were not seeing something. You were not seeing something the way you were supposed to see it. But now things are changing because from this card with the dark colors, you are moving to this one. And like you can see, this one indicates a lot more positive things coming into your life. Because here we see a couple coming together and being happy, are surrounded in a garden with blue skies and rainbows, and yeah, all the positive things that you can come into consideration with. I mean, all the things that most people would want to have in life. So indeed, I feel like if in the past you have had some kind of a clash with someone that pretended that they don't like you, maybe this was happening because it was not the time for them to notice you, or maybe they just had some kind of a rough period in their life where they were depressed, or something was just not going on the way it was supposed to go in their life, and they were just not seeing the bright light with which you are shining. And now things are going to change because from this you are moving to this, which indicates that either this person is realizing what they have missed and grabbing that cup that is behind them, because you can see that this cup is quite near. I mean, it's literally behind the person, but the person is not seeing it. If he just turns around and grabs it, he will be much more happy, but he's just not seeing it. So either if there's that kind of a person in your life that is about to realize that and grab the cup and move to that next chapter with you, or this is you. Either you are going to see something that you are not seeing before and you are just going to grab it and move to that next chapter in your life. So let's actually, I don't think there is much to clarify here because the cards were speaking quite clearly to me. I'm just going to take some extra messages from my love oracle deck. And I just noticed that it was 11:11 on my video time frame when I was filming this. I mean, when I just picked up the cards. Let's take a look what the oracle cards wants to say for your love life. Boats. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Okay. So, what the boat card wants to indicate is that actually it shows some kind of a movement, that you're moving forward. And since it came in the beginning, where the Two of Wands are, and the Hierophant on top of them, I feel like this wants to indicate the progress that you're about to make in your love life or in your life in general. Because we are starting from one point and we are moving towards another point. And indeed, I feel like you're about to progress and just move on to different places, or just move to a period of your time when things are just going to change for you and you are not even realizing how much the changes will make you happy. because the cards that came in the end are quite happy. I mean, quite positive. We have the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Alright, so with the snake card, maybe some of you had some kind of a competition in your love life. Maybe there was someone that was trying to block your happiness. That also could be the option. Or maybe this person that I mentioned, if this resonates with you, was not seeing you because they were busy looking at other people that were just not meant for them and not making them happy. That also could be the option. Or in general, maybe there is somebody out there that is trying to hinder your happiness. That also could be the case. But since this card came out, then it wants to indicate that there is something out there that might try to interfere with your happiness or with your love life. But I think if you stay like the full card here, because this card is your key to happiness, if you take things lighthearted and just jump around in your tippy toes, like take things lightly and not engage yourself with some kind of heavy feelings or thoughts, you are going to jump away from this. You're just going to dodge the bullet, no matter who is pointing out that bullet towards you. Let's take some more. We have not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. Okay, this automatically comes here with this card with the Four of Cups. So maybe now there is some kind of a person in your life that is just not answering you or blocking you or not. Yeah, maybe they have put some kind of boundaries and not letting you pass through. But not today, but doesn't mean that it's not going to change tomorrow or another day. Well, it doesn't have to be exactly like from today to tomorrow the change. But indeed, I feel like things are going to change, and maybe now was not the time, but later the time will come. And if there is no such a person, as I mentioned, if this card wants to indicate you are not interested in something, you are not seeing something, then maybe you are not seeing it today, but later maybe you will see it. Because what's come after that is quite positive, and indeed, I feel like later you are going to see something that will change your life. Let's take one last card for your love life from this deck. Here, I just want to I just want you to see the card. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. This is everything that this card indicates. So as you can see, I took a different deck and the messages are pretty much the same. Pretty much the same, because this card pretty much says exactly the same thing as this card. So you have it confirmed 2 times. If you are not happy today, you might find happiness later, but you are going to get happy, definitely. Just keep yourself lighthearted. Just keep yourself like not taking too much. Well, just take things easy. Take things easy and don't take too many burdens. Don't let people to put like their to reflect their own insecurities or other things on you. Just be yourself and enjoy life. This is what the cards wants to indicate to you. And don't engage yourself with heavy energies. Let's take some romance angels messages and see what they have to say to you. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. All right. So what I see here, I mean, with this card is that also we have the Hierophant card that is reversed, which also has something to do with religion. Maybe some of you are from a religious family that has that kind of religion that doesn't let you doesn't let you enjoy love in its pure form. And yeah, maybe this is playing quite a big toll on you. Maybe you are, like we can see in this card, maybe you are dreaming away of this. Maybe you are dreaming that you are going to overcome those boundaries that your religion or the factors or things that your family has somehow forced you to believe in. But I'm sorry for repeating myself, but just take a look at this card, because this card is showing to you break free, and you are going to find happiness. So religion is important, but your happiness, I think, is more important. And you can always keep your belief towards towards a higher being that you believe in, no matter what religion you have. But this doesn't mean that that higher being wants you to be miserable, because all the all the higher beings, gods, they just want us to be happy and to live to our best potential. And this is what this card wants to say to you, that you should just set yourself free from any kind of boundaries. Let's take more. Love yourself first. Love your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And yeah, this card just wants to say to you that you should first learn to love yourself. Once you manage to love yourself, once you give yourself that love that you deserve, you are going to get that love from the outside too. You are going to receive that love from the person that deserves you. But still, first you need to love yourself, because if you cannot love yourself, you are not going to find stability in a relationship. Let's take some more. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Again, we have pretty much similar thing. Someone is pretending that they are not interested, and we have the deception card. So indeed, maybe somebody is pretending to be not interested, or maybe somebody just has something else and it seems like they are not interested. That also could be the option. Or maybe indeed there is someone out in your life that or maybe that's you. You are the one who is wearing some kind of a mask and you're pretending to be like not interested in anyone. That also could be an option that the card wants to indicate. Since this is a collective reading, it will resonate in a different way for all of you who are watching. But indeed, here there is some kind of a deception. Either it's a self-deception, or somebody is not showing their true feelings for you. That's what I'm feeling. Soulmate. All right. And this card pretty much says the same thing like the other ones. Well, not all the things are the same, but I mean, just take a look at this. We have somebody that is wearing a mask and deceiving you, pretending that they're not interested, even though there are angels around them, like telling them just remove that mask. And here we have the soulmate cards, which is pretty much like, well, I'm just going to take them all. Like, you see this and this in this form. So you got the message 3 times. You got the same message three times from 3 different decks. All right, now I'm just going to take some of my botanical inspiration cards and see what they have to say to you. What most of them have really interesting quotes, which are quite inspiring. So let's take a look what the botanical inspirations wants to say to you. We have the hyacinth, playfulness. Okay. Play the royal road to childhood happiness and adult brilliance. Joseph Kilton Pierce. All right. So the hyacinth card wants to say to you playful, and what I'm getting from this message is that it resonates with the full card here. It just wants to say to you that you should just be a bit more playful and take things a bit more easy. I mean, don't go too deep. Just take things easy and enjoy life, because this is what is going to help you to move forward from all the troubles. If you are if you take things lightly, easy, you are just going to move forward in a more easy way and just yeah, just enjoy life. Let's take some more cards. We have the pink rose, grace and sweetness. The pursuit of perfection then is the pursuit of sweetness and light. Matthew Arnold. Okay. So it says pink rose, but I see this rose a bit more orange, to be honest. And orange, I think, is associated more with passion, although it says grace and sweetness. Well, whatever the case is, I mean, the message says the pursuit of perfection is the pursuit of sweetness and light. And again, you have the light message here, which says that, yeah, maybe you should just take things more lightly, because, yeah, indeed, you got that light on many times. I mean, on in many cards, and I feel like the messages are pretty much repeating itself. But the grace and sweetness also has something to say about more gentle energy. So if you take things a bit more gently, a bit more lightly, maybe you are going to just proceed, I mean, move forward in your life in a more light and gentle way. Let's take some more. Anemone. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it good, but it says anticipation. I felt like an arrow pulled back and ready to be launched into something big. A.B. Shepherd. Alright, so what I feel from this card is that there is some kind of anticipation here. You are waiting for something, or you are expecting something to happen in a certain way. And maybe this has something to do with that Four of Cups there, with that person that is not interested in you, or pretending to be not interested in you. Or, yeah, that's what I'm feeling from this card. Or maybe some of you are also, yeah, it just came to me. Here we have the Hierophant, that it says about some kind of untraditional way of happening things. And here also this card that is showing that you are planning something in a certain way, but it's going to come in a completely different way that you are not expecting. And the miracles are endless, as we see from the cow spirit. So indeed, this card wants to say that things are not going to happen the way you expect them to happen. Maybe you are waiting for one thing, but it's just going to come to you in a different way that you were not expecting. Let's take one last card from this, and then I'm going to choose songs for you. We have the Morning Glory, affection and determination. The morning glory which blooms for a day differs not at heart from the giant pine that lives for 1,000 years. Alan Watts. Alright. So this card wants to indicate something, which I felt is a message, is that maybe some of you in the past were not feeling good enough, or not, well, maybe somebody made you feel like you are not good enough. And this wants to say that you should never feel like you are, I mean, everybody has their own meaning, or their own like life path. And if somebody made you feel like you are not good enough, you should not you should not go back in this kind of a thought pattern, because you are good enough. And it just wants to say as a message that it doesn't matter if you bloom for a day, because the effect that you are going to have, I mean, the thing that you are going to put out in the world might matter just as much as the things that other people might be putting out for many years. So I'm not sure if I explained myself good, but it's just I have some kind of message in my mind, but I'm not sure if I can explain it good. But just what this card wants to indicate is that you matter. What you do matters. This is the main message, because maybe some of you felt less good enough, or maybe you were hurt because this person was like, if there is some kind of a person was not paying you attention, and maybe this hurt you. But this card wants to indicate to you that you are good enough, and you should realize this. So let's take songs for you. Four of them just came out. Let's take a look. We have Katy Perry, Wide Awake. Okay, so you're about to realize something with this song, something that you were not seen before. Olivia Rodrigo, Vampire. Okay, so with this song, maybe there was somebody in your life that you thought that was like that was wearing a mask, because in this song we are talking about someone that is like deceiving people, that is hurting people. And then we have Little Mix, No More Sad Songs. Okay, which indicates that it's actually has something to do with this card again, that you are free and you are just out there enjoying life and you don't care anymore. Oh, and finally we have Avril Lavigne's Skater Boy. What this song wants to say, it's actually in this song there is love message here as well, because we are talking about somebody sorry, somebody that was very proud, somebody that had pride and rejected rejected the person. So, and later on that person realizes that what they did was wrong, because I'm not sure if I'm explaining it good. You should just listen to the song. But indeed, here we are talking about somebody that was too proud in the beginning, but then realizes that they have made a mistake, but it's kind of too late. So this could be the option for you too, because here we have someone that is not seeing your worth in the beginning, but later they are coming into realization to that. So that was your reading, pile number 3. I hope you have enjoyed it, because I feel like it was quite positive and I hope it had resonated with you. And if you did enjoy it, please hit the like button so more people can see this reading. And also you can share in the comment section down below, how does it feel for you, how does it resonate. And also you can subscribe for my channel, because my channel is still small and it's still growing, and your support is really important for me. So thank you very much for being with me, and I hope you have enjoyed your time, and I hope to see you again. Bye.